Hello and welcome to this week's issue of my Clarendon Insights, my 2-minute takeaway on topical issues of the day. So what am I going to talk about this week? Lots of media comments in the last few days about planning and the required target house building number of 300,000 homes per annum for the next 5 years. I'm going to be apolitical on this issue as the previous government had pretty much the same target. So what are the chances of us being able to deliver 300,000 homes per annum or 1.5 million over the course of 5 years? Let's look at some of the challenges. This has not been done before. So we have to go from an average of less than 220,000 houses up to 300,000 homes per annum. That's going to be a very stiff challenge. There are all sorts of obstacles in the way, and simply by saying it often enough isn't going to change or remove some of those barriers. Let me give you one example from a family member. And they have experienced the following. This was a relatively small development in an area which requires homes at a price level to attract people into the housing market. This is a development of 6 homes. This was the conversion of an existing building, happened to be a public house, and 3 new dwellings. The introduction of the planning started on the 5th of August. We're now into the middle of December and it still hasn't been approved. This is a piece of effectively waste ground that is absolutely ripe for development. We have had objections in this area from the campaign for Real Ale to keep open a public house which has been empty for the last 2 years and has had successive losses according to their accounts at Companies House for the previous 6 years. We've had extensive bat surveys ×2. We've had tree surveys, we've had ecological surveys. This is a prime piece of land for development and it is needed in the area. It still has yet to gain approval. We're nearly 6 months in, and this is a small development with houses that are priced appropriately. This is going to take an enormous challenge. Surely, maybe one of the answers is to do off-site modular housing. Well, the 2 biggest organizations who tried this in the UK, one of them has gone into administration with an amount owing to creditors of almost 300 million pounds rather, and another one set up with a huge financial backer has chosen to cease its operations as well. Doesn't feel like that's going to happen either. So happy to wait until 5 years to see what either of the major political parties can do about this. Let's hope that they actually get together and do something which would actually benefit the homeowner in this world. Also, we've got to think about housing associations. They need every support that they can get to build new houses. This has been my Clarendon Insights issue for this week, my 2-minute takeaway on topical issues of the day. Until next week, bye for now.